welcome to Crime Watch, and today I'm going to show you the 5 youngest people to get the death penalty. Starting off with the 5th youngest is Brandon Bernard, who was 18 when he was involved in a 1999 double murder in Texas. They robbed and murdered 2 young pastors, Todd and Stacy Bagley. After forcing the pastors into the trunk of their car, one of the guys shot both of the people in the head, and then Bernard lit the car on fire. They all got caught, and Bernard got convicted, and in 2020, he got the death penalty and executed. Them boys definitely deserve that. They robbed them people, put them in the back of the car, shot them in the head, and then lit the car up. That's just disrespectful to the fullest extent. The 4th youngest is 17-year-old Ruben Cantu, who on the night of November 8, 1984 at 11:30 p.m. broke into a vacant house, and he found 2 construction workers laying down and taking a break. So he robbed and shot both of the construction workers in the vacant house. One of the men survived the shots, and he identified Ruben Cantu, and he got arrested before eventually getting executed a few years later. The 3rd youngest is 17-year-old Walter Dubach, who on July 11, 1931, robbed an 85-year-old farmer named Peter Jacobson at his home. Walter and his friend hit Peter to death until he died. They got $3,000 from the robbery, but got caught. So Walter got sentenced to death and got hung right next to his friend, and they both died within 15 minutes. I mean, $3,000 from a robbery is a pretty good heist, but getting caught, at that point, it's not worth it. The 2nd youngest person is George Stiney, who was a 14-year-old African-American boy who admitted to killing 2 14-year-old girls named Betty Binnicker and Mary Thames in March 1944. The day after this, they arrested George, and he admitted to doing the killing. These people be doing these crimes and then don't even try to hide or run away. Like, what's the point? It took the jury 10 minutes to convict him, and he got sentenced to the death penalty by the electric chair. R.I.P. to George, but in 2004, they relooked at the case, and the South Carolina court ruled that he had not received a fair trial and was wrongfully executed. But hey, this was in 1944, so things were very different then. The first person is Hannah Akush, a 12-year-old girl who got convicted of the murder of Enos Bowles, the 6-year-old daughter of a wealthy farmer who was found dead on July 21st, 1786. One day after killing the girl, Hannah was arrested and confessed to the murder. Hannah said she beat the girl with a rock and strangled her, and then placed the rocks around her to stage an accident. Hannah tried to cover the murder up as an accident, like, girl, you 12 years old, you ain't smart enough to pull that off. After getting convicted, Hannah got hung to death, and she is known to be the youngest person to be executed at 12 years old. I don't even know how 12-year-olds be doing that, but I heard the other day an 8-year-old brought a gun to school, so can we really be surprised? Let me know in the comments if you think it's worse to get the death penalty or spend the rest of your life in jail. I'm interested to see what you guys think. But those are the 5 youngest people to get the death penalty, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time on Crime Watch.